Hollywood ruined my child dream. Yeah, that's right, I wanted to become a movie director in Hollywood. But as I grew older, as I realized how the world works, how everything goes, what is Hollywood as a whole, darker secrets, I decided that I don't want to go there and my child dream was crushed. But it doesn't matter because I have a different plan now. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Tunjarov, my name is Anton Atanasov, and I have a decade of experience in working out, fitness, calisthenics, fighting, boxing, grappling, and everything, etc. I'm a screenwriter and content creator of all kinds. I'm a business owner and an entrepreneur that constantly improves himself and always believes that no matter what, you can teach and learn more and teach yourself everything you need to know and upgrade yourself to the highest echelons possible. Just a quick interruption. I just wanted to tell you, if you're getting some value from the video, if I am entertaining you anyway, if you're learning something or whatever, just please leave a like and subscribe for my channel. That's how you help me in any way. And if you want to learn more about training, about mindset, about all kinds of stuff, the Wellverse course will be down in the description. I will put links to it. It is out, it is online, you can go check it out if you want to learn more about mindset, more about working out, more about self-defense, and eventually we'll talk a lot about relationship, friendship in the courses. We'll talk about entrepreneurship, business, networking, and all kinds of different stuff, finding your dream, finding your purpose in life, and all kinds of stuff. So you can check that out. And if you don't want, you can always watch my videos here. So let's get back to the video. What we'll discuss today about how Hollywood ruined my dream will be a few key points. First of all, will be what I dreamed, what was my child dream, and how I thought about Hollywood and America in general when I was younger and didn't know how the world worked. Second point will be how my dream changed a little bit when I realized I want to be a screenwriter and how I seen my goal back then about Hollywood again. Third one will be when I started realizing, researching, listening to different people, how my view on Hollywood changed when I discovered some of the gruesome things that are inside that institution and the treatment of their writers and everything in general, how my dream changed, how I didn't want anymore to be associated with them in any way. And the last point is what is my goal now and how I'm going to perceive it in content creation, in screenwriting, movie writing, TV series, whatever, without being involved with Hollywood and mostly without any major platform or whatever for movies and series. So let's get it on. What was my dream back then? My dream back then was I knew I had something different about me. I knew I had bigger imagination than most of my peers. I knew I can make out stories about anything, everything. I had at one point fooled the whole neighborhood about that my brother, not brother, but cousin has a workshop about something that was viral in my neighborhood. Yeah. And they all hated me afterwards when they found out I lied. But, I had a thing about storytelling and imagining a lot of things, let's say. So, as I knew I had something different, I started going online, learning different things about Hollywood, America, and I was like, whoa, America, skyscrapers, everything, Hollywood, the big sign. And I wanted at one point to become a movie director, to go and learn in America, to go in university in America. And I was like, wow, okay, so that's something I want to do. Eventually, I realized that not only the universities are super expensive for me, but also I don't have the grades, and that dream for that moment it was postponed, not there, because I really wanted to have something to do with movies or whatever. So eventually, when I grew a little bit older, when I realized a little bit how the world works, we're going to the second point. So the dream wasn't crushed, it was postponed, but going to the second point of when I grew a little bit older and realized a little bit more how the world works, my dream shifted and changed a little bit, but still stayed on the course. So point number 2 will be my dream changed in a way. So from wanting to direct movies and let's say not to write them, not imagine them, everything as a whole, I wanted to just direct them. And then it changed. I realized that I am actually suitable for writing content because I found my dream of actually writing movies. I wrote TV series, 20 episodes. I wrote 5 different movies to this point. And I said, okay, I will try to connect myself with Hollywood or whatever, or if it's a production company in England or in Europe or whatever it might be. But I want Hollywood. Hollywood was this big thing that I envisioned. I remembered from being young, the best movies from out there, everything, right? And I knew that I wanted to produce movies and I wanted to be in Hollywood. So that was the dream. I started to reach out to different people, but eventually I realized that it will be a lot harder for me to actually do that because I will need visa, I will need to be eligible to work in America, for me to be in Hollywood. And I decided, let's write the thing and then basically go up the ladder of getting introduced to people in the industry. Sorry, my English. And eventually I will go to Hollywood and then the big productions, the big movies, the big ideas will happen. But because I wanted to learn more and more, I started watching more YouTube content. I started reading articles, starting following famous people that have involvement in Hollywood, and that led to point number 3. Will be I started realizing what was Hollywood as a whole. In my opinion, I don't know everything, but I know as much enough to have my own opinion and not want to associate with this kind of people, satanists. They have accusations of child molesting, child abusing by Ryan Garcia, something like that, as well as not fair treatment to their writers, to the actors, everyone as a whole that is below them. Another thing I started realizing, I watched a video of Kevin Hart and some reporter or whatever there were on a podcast emission, and she started saying that how some people tried to push millions in her face.
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? You've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
And she was like, and right before she was about to tell what happened, and Kevin Hart was like, shh, don't. They paid me, I can't talk about anything. And that immediately, Kevin Hart was someone I really enjoyed watching and listening to. He has motivational stuff, and from there he went right to the bottom, and I stopped listening because he sold his soul to the elites, the people in power, money. I can guess which they are. They'll have some involvements with BlackRock, probably, with the people in charge, with yeah, the people with the most amount of money controlling the narrative, controlling the movies, controlling everything. So I started realizing more and more. Recently, Ryan Garcia again accused them of so much things. Andrew Tate and many more people that haven't sold their soul accuse them of different things, and I started seeing the actual side myself without someone telling me that is that way, because they started ruining every movie I watch, whether it be on HBO or Netflix. I don't have Netflix now, and I won't get Netflix because all the movies are full of shit there, and I don't like it. Me as a screenwriter, someone that knows a lot about movies and storytelling, my personal opinion on the movies is that they are trash. Another thing is they started implementing all kinds of genders, this and that. No one should be offended by anything. Everything should be joke. No, Hollywood isn't what it was when I was 10, maybe, or even younger. Hollywood isn't the same thing. Hollywood was about there were people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and fighting and cursing words and not involving all kinds of gay, transgender bullshit, mentally ill people. And
Stop this fight, I'll kill you. You son of a bitch.
little by little, looking at one thing that happened, like with Kevin Hart, second thing I found out, third thing, then they started ruining movies in general. The movies started being boring. There was no plot twist, there was nothing to make you think. I was like, I know how a movie is structured and how it should supposed to go, and their movies were so predictable. I was one time, my girl asked me to watch a movie. I said, you know how the new movies are, and she said, yeah, please let's watch it. And we were watching, and I said, you know, after this happens, this and that will happen. And we watch, and she said, oh, and she stopped the movie in the middle because I predicted what was going to happen
You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
before it happened. Like, so predictable, zero storytelling, involving all kinds of stupid narratives, pushing down the throat of the viewers, like Black Vikings. I know, and it was some time ago that thing, but Tristan Tate talked about it. How are we going to make Black Vikings? I mean, no offense to black people, but there were no Black Vikings there. Vikings is a Norse mythology. I think it's Norse mythology. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but whatever. And I decided to stop. For the most part, I stopped watching movies. I watched movies that I don't expect storytelling or something. Like I watched Godzilla, or the only movie recently that I have found interesting, new movie, was Dune. But I just enjoyed the narrative, and the movie is made based on a book, not on some crazy writer and few directors that just for the money or bullshit like that. It's based on a book, a series of book, and a hard book to actually cover in a movie. And this was the only new movie that I have watched that I really enjoyed. Like, and Hollywood in that way ruined my dream of actually going there in some point in my life and actually making good movies for them and producing, and my movies being written and produced by Donald Nassuf in Hollywood, and yeah, all these big dreams crushed in an instant when I realized everything. But it doesn't matter because that leads us to point number 4. Even though I don't want to be associated with Hollywood, I couldn't connect my TV series that I have wrote with other production companies, whether it be in Europe, England. It doesn't matter. I couldn't connect. But I was okay with that because, as I talk in another video, I will link it in the end screen after that, how I found my passion and what I realized when I found my passion is this dream is a little bit wild, regardless of what you can think. And to the people that have similar dreams, I mean, in this of this magnitude, one way or another, you understand that it's not a straight line. Maybe you have to work something else. Maybe you have to start another business that actually produce money or way faster, or you have to become a trader, day trader, or investor, or start on whatever you might have to start before your actual dream to be able to support yourself and to fund your dream. In my case, that is the case. Maybe for some people it's different, but I realized that I will have to start something else that probably will happen faster and I can brute force my way into it because I need money. Everyone needs money, unfortunately, in this world. And now I will build my empire in a way that I will here on YouTube, other businesses, and I will get the money-wise, I will get the fortune, let's say. I will get to the position where I am able to start my own streaming company. That's my dream of starting my own streaming company, and because my way of writing movies and imagining movies is, I don't think there's someone else like that. Maybe this king that wrote It, the clown movie. This guy that said that he wrote 9 books or 9 movies in like 6 months, and I'm like that even more. Like if I have to write fast movies, I can write it in no time. Like 10 movies in 2 months won't be a problem. And I will write all the movies for starting and film them in my own production company. In my country will be a lot cheaper to do that, so I have options depending on how much money I have to fund the initial thing. So that's it. I will start my own streaming company and one day destroy Netflix. I will be their biggest competitor one day. In a way that not only I will start my streaming company, I will produce all the movies inside. I won't include this movie from here, this movie from here, from China, from America, from whatever. No. I will make the movies, or eventually, when we grow a little bit, the way I will make it is I will start a teaching process for people that have natural talent in screenwriting and huge imagination, to prepare them to become my full-time writers, where they can produce content, I can produce content like in movies or TV series, full production team, and just filming, and man, it will be amazing. But there's, I won't say a long way, because with my determination, dedication, discipline, hard work, and just sheer fucking will, I will put my force through this, and I will find a way to make it as fast as possible. But I should have time until I'm able to do it. So stay tuned for that as well. As I said, I'm well versed. I will start everything I have on my mind regardless. Everything I have on my mind, I will find a way to start it and get it up to you and to everyone else. Conclusion. So, what do we get from the whole situation? My opinion is these people are the people that are ruining the society, that they only think about money, they don't care about no one else. I don't want to sit here and spit all kinds of venom on them, not because they don't deserve it, they deserve it, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to waste my time, energy, thoughts on them because they don't deserve it as well. They're pieces of shit. And with Hollywood, with these BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, all the companies that only think about money, that will start a war somewhere, or will kill innocents, or will take the last money out of your pocket just to enrich themselves. Fuck you. And what can I say? Try to not associate in any way with them. If you're a better person, if you're a good person, try to make them suffer in a way to not buy their products, even though they are pushing them all the fucking time in your throat. Try to not do that as much as possible. I'm not getting Netflix, I'm not getting HBO, whatever. Yeah, I'm watching movies sometimes, but I watch them secretly. Don't tell anyone. I have a secret way to getting all the movies for zero money, but I'm not telling how. It's magic. So, yeah. But regardless, don't enrich them in any way, and stay safe, and see you next time. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you got value from this video, and maybe even share it. Who knows? See you next time.